This is our day one yoga, so we're going to be on the boat together for some time, and it's so beautiful and there's so much to be grateful for, and I really want all of us to tune in to this moment with our mind, body, and spirit and set our intentions for today, for this week, what we're hoping to gain from this experience, this beautiful experience. I'm sure that we have gratitude along the way. It's not always going to be easy with all of us in close quarters. We're going to learn so much from each other and so much to share. So I just want to first say my gratitude for being here on the boat and to share this experience and give you fresh, beautiful food. Weeks of your life. So we're going to start that with the union of the mind, body, spirit, and all that it is, which is yoga. So we are going to start first in child's pose, and today, again, this is all just about easing in and setting your intention. So please first set your intention for this practice. And then we're going to start in child's pose. Slightly apart and cradle them to the back. Your forehead can rest upon your mat. Take a deep breath in. Let go. Another deep breath. 2, 3. Hold it. 2, 3, and then longer exhale. 2, 3. Really connect with your breath. Feel that breath going through your body, waking up and expanding all those cells just slightly with more air. Deep inhale here, and then we're going to set ourselves up for tabletop. Put your arms and your shoulders right above your wrists. Want your knees right underneath your hips so you feel like a straight tabletop. The important thing is we're going to try to always be aligned in our spine. So as you're here, think of the bottom of your spine heading straight back, the top of your head going straight forward. Each line going down to the ground and steady with your breath. And we're going to start into a series of cat-cow. So when I breathe in, I want to round your back, pull your belly into your forehead. Breathe in. When I breathe out, I want to expand my chest up to the sky. Dip your back, pull your head back. Breathe out. Go ahead and roll your back again. And then neutral spine back to tabletop. I'm going to do that one more time. Breathe out, position 1. Push your belly to the front of your head. Roll your shoulders, tuck your tailbone. Breathe in and stretch, arch your back, catch your arc up to the sky. Breathe it out, round the back. And back to tabletop. We're going to do that stretch one more time before we add our legs. Keep with the breath. Breathe out. Up, look to the sky, arch that back. Curl your back one more time. And back to tabletop. We're going to do a couple leg raises. We're going to see how sturdy we are on this journey here on the boat. Round your back. Out, arch arch your back. Now when we breathe in and we roll our chest, we're going to also pull our right knee to our forehead. Breathe out, push it all the way back. Stretch it, but make sure that your head is out, back foot is out, but that your hips are square. Breathe it down. Now for the left side, breathe the left leg in, push it back all the way, make sure it's stretch your back, and stretch your head, but make sure your hips are straight. Then back down to neutral. We're going to flow that all together. You breathe in, you breathe out, push it down to touch. Breathe in and up, lift your gaze. Give your back a little massage. Push down, breathe out, right knee into the forehead. Breathe out, push it down, put your leg back, pull your left knee into your nose, push back, stretch that spine, and then back down to neutral spine. Flow that one more time. I'm going to just make sure that you do not take an extra breath, keep your breath with each moment this time. Each movement, let it just flow. Ready? Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. Into our comfortable seat position. We're going to do some hip openers before we go into our first vinyasa flow. So try to grab your feet, move them as close to the base of the spine as possible. Keep your spine all the way straight. You're going to grab your feet in the front, make your feet look like a butterfly. When we start going up and down, feel how the sensation is at the base of your spine. What we're trying to do is open all that connective muscle and tissue that doesn't really get worked in your hips. We're trying to open all the pathways, use the muscles. Train your butterfly. Keeping attention to the base of your spine. Feel that energy loosen in the connective tissues. And allow the pathways to open all the way up through your spine and through your head. Now we're going to do Rock Your Baby. Grab your right leg. Spine again straight. Paying really close attention to how the base of your spine is. And rock your baby. Keep yourself straight, and the only thing that's rocking is your arm and your leg. And I always say, because I am a chef as well, think of it like grinding your cinnamon. And like one of those, or any of your spices or teas that you're making, and you're just grinding all the way at the base of your spine, all that stuff that's been just stuck. Okay, grab your other leg, pull your right foot in as close to the base of the spine as you can. Cradle your left leg as close as you can. If it's way out here, that's fine. That's not as important as keeping your spine straight. I don't want you leaning in. Keep your spine straight. And then grind that cinnamon or whatever spices are at the bottom of your spine that need to be awakened, need to be released. Remember, where your attention goes, the energy flows. So if you're feeling stuck down there, there's probably a reason. It might be affecting other parts of your body. For me, I have scoliosis in my lower back, so ungrinding that bottom vertebra where my scoliosis lies really helps open up some energy pathways that wouldn't be there if I didn't intentionally think of it and work on it. Right, now that we're ungrinded there, okay, so put your legs out, stretch them out a little bit. We're going to put our hands up, fold all the way over, stretch. Again, the spine is the most important thing. I don't want you to hang over, to lift up, feel it through your heart, and hinge directly over the legs, and just feel yourself getting taller. Breathe into it. Do not lose your breath in the practice. The whole reason we're here is to be in union with our breath and the moment that we're in right now, and allow our bodies to ease into that. Give yourself a last good stretch, and then we're going to start a flow. So everybody get up, step to the top of your mats. Might need to secure your hair. Step to the top of your mats. I want you to feel your feet into the ground. I want your legs to be straight. I want your butt bone to be pointing down. I want your spine to be aligned. I want you to think of these things as you put your intention in, hands to heart. And we're going to start with our flows and our sun salutations. Think of the intention that you set at the beginning of the practice. We're stretched, we're ready to have this energy flow through our bodies, through our spines. So a deep breath in, hands up to the sky, do a little tilt back. Then I want you to fold, much like you hinge before. Breathe out, let your head hang. Deep breath. Let it out. Rise halfway up. Flat back. Go back down again. Breathe out. Take your hands to the top of your mat. Feet back. First plank. Hold there. Breathe. I want you to lower down with your elbows. Down slowly. Your knees. Down, up into cobra. Make your chest be wide open to the sun. Your elbows back. Toes pointed. Top of your feet to your mat. Reach back. Stretch that back. Then turn your toes under. And you're going to push back with your hands all the way up, hips up, and straight back to your first downward dog. First downward dog always needs a little bit of juicing out. You can pump your legs, get that energy flowing. People like to wag your dog and make those hips open. Whatever you need, or just push back. Take a deep breath in, push back one more time. Then I want you to walk your hands to the top of your mat, in between your fingers. Back half up. Push back down. Hands above the head, up. Hands for the center of your heart. First flow. Go ahead and flow this one more time. that again. Hop to the front of your mat. Breathing left leg up. Drop back and down, breathe out. Center. Float out one more time. I'll talk it through real easy, and then we will do right leg, left leg, and then we're going to flow it all together. So we're going to start with sun salutation again. Breathe on all the way up through the sky. Let yourself fly. Breathe down. Back. Way up. Up. It's down. It's clean. Way down. It's warrior one. Make sure that your hips are aligned. Breathe in and back. So what I do, put your right hand down on your right hip. Pull it forward. Make sure your hips are squared. Breathe in, put your arm out. Breathe back up. Lower down. Put your legs back. Then you'll step back down. Up. Tuck your toes back to back. Downwards facing dog. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Put your left foot up. Out and through. Rise up, warrior one. Again, we want to make sure that our hips are square. So we're going to go ahead and put our hand down on our hip. Make sure it's tilted straight. Put your gaze right out. Over the head. Breathe back up. And down all the way. Kick your left foot back up to the sky to meet the right flank. Down. Push up. Hold up. And push back to downward facing dog. Deep breath here. Side of the leg. Both feet to the top of the mat. Bring our arms over your head. And get ready. We're going to flow those all together. So both legs this time. Breathe in over the head. Forward. All the way down. This next halfway up and back. Flat. Put your hands down, step back, fourth push up, lower down. Breathe up into forward. And push back to downward dog. Breathe out. Breathe in, put your right foot up. Breathe out, pull it through. Pull up to your warrior one. Make sure that your hips are straight. Back down, vinyasa. Put your legs back, lower down, push up. Up, dog, push back, downward facing dog. Lift up, breathe in with your left leg, pull your left foot through the legs, pull up. Warrior one. Breathe back out, lower down, your arms, foot back, lower plank. Vinyasa. And back into downward facing. Deep breath in. Let it go. And sigh it away. Continue back to your breath. Don't be picking up the next pose or what you're doing next. Be here right now. Step your feet to the top of your mat. Halfway, fall back. We're down forward. Hands back up over the head. Into your elbows. Raise up, warrior one, push out, warrior two. Deep breath, open your hips, have your gaze directly over. Pull your arms away from each other, feel like your back shoulder blades are touching each other. Have your hips squared, knee open. I'm going to have you push your right foot straight, lean back, look over, and reverse your foot. Open up your side body. Deep breath in here. Let it go. Push back up. Warrior two. Windmill your hands down. Kick your leg back up. And Vinyasa. Boom. Cobra up dog. Toes down, push back down. Now push your left foot up. Left up. The warrior one. Keep your arms straight, pull your shoulders back together. Keep your hips square. Back foot strong. Looking out over that gaze. Deep breath here, then straighten your left leg. Reverse your warrior back. Pull it back your side body. Breathe into it. Back up. Windmill down. Kick your leg back up. Lower down. Push up. Breathe in. Shoulders back, chest high, breathe out to your down dog. Deep breath in, sigh it away. Now we're going to flow all of that quickly with the right and the left foot. Set your intention to just follow your breath with every move. Don't worry if it's perfect. Follow my voice. Here we go. Push back. Breathe in. Right foot up. Extend that all the way to the sky. Breathe out. Pull that in between your hands. Flat. Twist your back foot 90 degrees. Breathe in. Pull up. Put your arms out to warrior one. Look over that gaze. Breathe in. Breathe out. Put your hands back. Reverse your warrior. Straighten your right leg. Stretch that body. Breathe out. Windmill your hands down. Kick your legs back up. And down to plank. All the way down to push up. Chest up, cobra. Feet back. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. When you breathe in, put up your left leg all the way to the sky. Breathe out. Pull it in between your hands. Turn your back foot. Rise up. Windmill your arms to warrior. Gaze out, hips straight. Breathe in, breathe out. Push your left foot straight. Turn your arm, reverse your warrior back, and stretch that side body. And back down. Windmill your arms. Breathe in, kick your leg up. Breathe out. Plank. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And sigh it away. And walk your feet to the top of the mat. And over. Grab your arms. Let yourself loose. Let go. Half back up. Down. Hands over the head. Hands to heart center. We'll go ahead and do a couple balancing poses, which is hard on a boat, but I like boga because just kind of float with the boat. So get your feet grounded. Put your one foot up. Bring it up as high as you would like to go. Pull. And then grow your tree. Feel stiff. Feel that your spine is aligned to the ground through the base. Reaching up. High if you can look up. Look up. Bring your arms back down to heart center. Release your leg. Shake it out if you need to. We'll work to the other side. We can see there's always a different balance, imbalance, however you want to say. Swivel to one side of us versus the other, so you might find that left foot won't go as easy as the right. But ground yourself through your feet all the way to your right. Lift your left foot as high as you would like to go. Feel stable in your backbone. Hold tight. Lift your spine. Lift your arms. Grow like a tree. Look up if you can. Pull your arms down. Release your foot. Shake it out if you like. We're going to go ahead and make our way to our mats. And we're going to do a couple breathing exercises. And then do a couple side stretches. And then go into Shavasana. So for the breathing, put your left hand into your lap. Take your hand like this. You're going to have 3 fingers here. 1 for your nose, 1 thumb for the right nostril. You're going to breathe out through the left nostril, and we always use the left, so we're going to hold with our right nose. Breathe out through your left. Breathe in through your left. Close that nostril. Breathe out through your right. Breathe in through your right. Close that nostril. I'll go ahead and keep time. And just pay attention to how the breath feels in your nostril. Don't think of anything but your breath. So out. Breathe in left. Breathe out right. Breathe in right. Out left. Breathe in left. Breathe out right. Breathe in right. Continue on your own. Doesn't have to be a certain rhythm, just yours. Just remember to breathe out and in through each nostril. Once you're done with your breathing, go ahead and make your way down to the mat. Back. I want you to put your right foot up, sky. You're going to put your left knee over, grab behind your thigh, and pull back. Keep your hips squared. Pull back, stretch it out. Left leg back up. Down. Left leg. Down. Pull your both knees to the center. Pull them to the right. Put your left leg up. Feel that stretch. Feel the squeeze. To the center. Put your right arm out. Left hand to knee. Pull to the other side of the squeeze. Pull your knees to the center, grab your knees, pull in. Put one last squeeze. Then release all the way down to Shavasana. Think of how your body feels right now, all the different cells. How does your mind feel? How does your spirit feel? As you let this all go, just think that yoga is union. So having your mind not bounce around so much, having your body in your control, having your breath in your control, and being in the awareness of right now, that is yoga. That is the union of everything. And you can always come right back to that with your breath and your practice. Remember the intention that you set at the beginning of the class. Let's see that unfold for the week. Relax in Shavasana and then meet me back when you're ready. Cross-legged. Hands in front of the chest. Deep breath in and out. And gratitude for this practice. Gratitude for sharing it. Gratitude for everything that is here and that everything that's going to be. And let's make this adventure the best one that we can have. And I hope to see you tomorrow.